Hello there. Welcome to my first official long-form video. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Evan, aka Evco. I'm relatively new to this content creation landscape. I've only been making content for about a year and a half. Now, during that time, I did take a brief hiatus from August of last year until February of this year. I say brief, but I get that was a long time, okay? I understand. I probably could have grown pretty significantly in that time, but I ran out of ideas. Content creation is hard, all right? Give me a break. Now, since coming back in February, I did see some decent success across all platforms for being a relatively small channel. Honestly, I think I'm doing pretty well for myself. I like to make content on technology, gaming, anime, and manga. Pretty much things that I'm interested in, and I guess hoping that some of you guys enjoy the same things I do. Now, I don't expect this video to be perfect in any regard, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. I think today we're just gonna talk about anime, manga, maybe reorganize some of my manga, because it's really all over the place. I have a shelf over there. It's kind of small. It's a little guy. I think I need more space.
That's what she said.
And then I got a couple of ones hanging out up here. They just look kind of nice. So I guess this is the part of the video where I ask you guys, please subscribe. It helps out a ton. Thanks. No, but seriously, please subscribe. Thank you. It helps out a ton. Manga shelf. We have all of Tokyo Ghoul RE box set, Vinland Saga Deluxe Volume 1 because it looks awesome, but the only reason I don't have other ones is because they're too expensive. I also have One Piece.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come.
Triple volume mangas, and I started collecting these because I thought they were going to be easier to collect and honestly cheaper, but I came to realize they're just not as cool as the singles. I mean, look at this. The covers are awesome. And when you line them all up, they look sweet. Once I finished One Piece, I felt an emptiness inside of me. There's also a random Skypiea one in here, but that's just because I got it from my buddy for Christmas. I think he just heard that I liked One Piece and decided to give me one of them. I have no idea. We also have Gachiakuta Volume 1 and 2, Fight Class 3 Volume 1, and Undead Unluck Volume 1. Most of these were recommended to me by my viewers, and I started reading a few of them, and honestly, they're really damn good. But Fight Class 3 really caught my eye, and honestly, I think I'm gonna read more of that. Then we have Sakamoto Days 1 through 4, and I haven't gotten around to reading that yet, but I did pick them up just in case a rainy day happens. Then we have DanDaDan Volume 4 through 9, and the reason that I have 4 through 9 and not 1 through 9 is because I was reading online and then eventually ended up getting physical copies. And then we have Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal Editions 1 through 3.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I started collecting these because my buddy had gotten me Volume 1 for Christmas one year, and then I actually got 2 and 3 not too long ago. Now, just to stand on business a little bit, I did start watching Naruto in 2002 when it was airing on Toonami. And yes, that does show my age a little bit, don't go calling me Unk, but that is arguably one of my favorite anime and manga of all time, and still is to this day. I saw ninjas with their throwing star and cool jutsu and all these chunin exams and Naruto, Sasuke, Gaara, and I was instantly drawn in. Now, do I wish I could punt little toddler Evan? A little bit, because during that time I could have also been watching One Piece, Dragon Ball, or Bleach. I think maybe Bleach was just a little too spooky for me, and to be honest, I didn't really see One Piece anywhere. And then there's Dragon Ball, which eventually I'll get to. I know it's a lot, there's a ton of different series, I don't even know where to start, and I know it's just a bunch of dudes hyped up on testosterone and steroids and stuff, and they just go, "Ah!" And for some reason, I just thought that wasn't cool. As a side note, I did watch all of One Piece recently, so I'm fully caught up, and it has quickly become one of my favorite anime and manga. I remember when I was first thinking about getting into One Piece, and I was like, damn, 1100 episodes? That is way too long. And now here I am, over 1100 episodes later, and I'm like, damn, this is way too short. I need more.
I don't need it.
For context, I used to be a huge One Piece hater, and now I love it. I just hate the fact that it took this long for me to watch it. But I do still want to punt my younger self for making me watch over 1,000 episodes of One Piece. But I did start watching Bleach recently after One Piece left me like my father did when I was younger. Up here we have Berserk Deluxe Volumes 1 and 2, and I understand that's a bit sad because Berserk is awesome, but just like Vinland Saga, they are much too expensive to buy all of them. I will get around to buying all of them one day. I have been reading online and I'm at the start of the Millennium Falcon arc, and so far it's been incredible. It's an incredibly dark and detailed world that I absolutely love. And not to mention the characters are extremely fleshed out, and it feels like every corner of the world has something new to it. Please let my boy Guts rest. Also, to show how much I love Berserk, I have the Dragon Slayer tattooed on me. We have Look Back and Goodbye Eri, both extremely touching and something that you wouldn't really expect from Tatsuki if you know who he is and what he writes. Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch. And then we have his one-shots 17 through 21 and 22 through 26, which have little short stories inside of them, which are insane, and I would highly recommend you read them. Yes, I am standing on my bed. My bed is in my room. This is where I live. Up here we have Jujutsu Kaisen. And Chainsaw Man. I have most of these because I love these stories and they really got me back into reading manga. And even though Chainsaw Man is a bit weird, it has some insane art and really deep storytelling. And then we have Jujutsu Kaisen. If you know me, I don't want to talk about it.
Look how they massacred my boy.
I also have a few other fun anime related things around my room, like these Luffy figurines, the devil fruits, of course the straw hat. We also have a cool Yuji figurine up there. Then we have some Studio Ghibli stuff from My Neighbor Totoro because I love Studio Ghibli, and a hidden leaf head protector hidden in the leaves because you can't be a hidden leaf shinobi without a head protector.
Hell yeah, brother.
And then behind you over there is just a really cool fun wall art. I'll show that in the B-roll. You can look at it. Evan put that in the video. Also, if you guys have some manga recommendations, drop them in the comments below and I'll consider doing a manga haul. And if you're interested in these things, I hope you guys stick around. Anyway, thank you for listening to my TED Talk, and if you've made it this far through the video, please consider subscribing as it does really help out. And thank you guys again for watching.